Hello again. This is the thing that I did a week ago, where I talk about the things on the channel and also make horrific demon monsters in Blender. I've actually got a list of things to talk about now. It's just off the recording square. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. Look at this high budget. So yeah, first one is my book, which I've actually technically been doing for ages now. Hold on, I can't get to... So yeah, the book I've actually been working on for about 7 months now. It started with a science project in which I would, hold on, this is very tricky to do both at the same time. So yeah, it was a science project that I was doing about speculative evolution. So it would be speculating on the evolution on anything. It's been called speculative zoology, but I don't think that's accurate because it can apply to flora as well as fauna. So yeah, I started with that, except what I actually did is I wrote a speech in Word, which turned out not to be a good idea because it was supposed to have a table and then displaying it, and you can't display life. Well, I mean, you could probably, but I'm not good enough at anything for that. This bit badly placed. Yeah. This was a bad idea. So yeah, I started with that, except again that didn't work. So instead I started trying to write a book, and actually the main theme of the science project was I would demolish the world of all life, except only with moths, worms and rats. Except that didn't work out. Then I created, I tried to incorporate it into book form, sort of half science book, half novella, or science fiction. That didn't work either, so I tried again, except this time I think I replaced worms with cockroaches to add a certain dynamic oxygen incorporation there. That didn't work. I later changed moths into lichen, and now I've completely abandoned the whole, novel science fiction side of it, and instead it's just, explaining what you should think about when speculating about something. So, you'd have to think about square-cube law, island dwarfism, predatory... Actually, there is sort of something that can simulate it, called species, but it's more sort of a game, and isn't looking for accuracy. That's quite good. I mean, not accurate at all, but, So yeah, currently I don't really know that much about it, but I could learn it and then add it to my book. So there's that. I should learn how to make eyes properly and not make them deep pits of soul death. Speaking of games, I also, just let me pull up my list, have a coding, yeah. So my last 2 videos were Python, and I already used coding, as in, that's scary, Scratch, which is a website, not a software, and it's sort of more for younger children, but up to now it's been sufficing, sorry. That's one muscly fish. Yeah, so eventually that didn't work, because there are some things that you just can't do with it. Or that I just couldn't be bothered to do with it. Yep, that works. So yeah, actually what I'm doing now is using Python. I have a tutorial set up. So far I've used variables, input function, print function, and strings, and other things. I've gotten quite good at it. Something I'm trying to do is, you know those games where you have a choice, where you go left or right, and then you go right, and then you have a choice that's different than the one you'd have had if you go left? I'm trying to do that, but certain aspects of it are too hard for me. What about some gills? No. So... that's not working. What were they talking about? Coding, right. Python... yeah, so there were some things actually complicated with that. I've made a Mad Lib, I think that's what it's called, never heard of it before, but it was in the tutorial. Also I made a very obscure reference to cabin pressure, and that's about it. I'm hoping I can do more. I don't think you can really use coding for practical uses instead of, you know, making calculator, maybe basic AI. Yeah, actually, that could be done. But to properly make a game, or anything really, anything out of text only, you probably need something special. Yep, that's that subject sufficed. Next thing is speculative. Oh, well, you've already talked about that. Maybe, actually, I haven't explained what that... no, I have. Well, there's a subreddit for it, and the guy Biblaridian from the thing, you know, my language series. That's not a word. Also, when I started this, like my first video, the first Yeetze video, it's got like 30 views, and then it's been slowly going down from there. And I can tell what's happened is, when it came out, my mum, she does this a lot, this is a very common occurrence, took it out and boasted about it to the whole wide world, and I can just imagine her force-feeding it to some innocent bystander, going, look at this, look at my child, this must mean that somehow all my insecurities are gone. I mean, I don't mean to be harsh, but she does that very often. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind that they've stopped watching. I mean, now it's only you and, well, okay, no one yet, but me and probably a future audience coming back to the past. Why does the whale, yeah, it's a whale now, have nostrils? Please explain. So yeah. Oh, that, okay, well, it has a horn now. Oh. So there's that, yep. Next thing, no, sorry, is writing system, right, yeah. So that's for Yiitse, and probably the, no, thank you. No, thank you very much. I would like that to be gone, please. Right, writing system. So, it looks like a mug now. The Yiitse series, no, I feel I'm getting deja vu. So the series had, I'm slowly losing my mind. Oh yeah, so writing system. I've got it all figured out, except I can't translate it into Excel, so I might have to copy and paste it and use some other software. But until I can do that, that's going to have to wait. Quickly. Okay, yeah, last thing is, when I start these, it's quite awkward, right? I mean, I just sort of go, hello, this is, I mean, just go to the beginning of this, I'm like, hello, this is X series, episode X of X series, and I'm doing this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, I need something. So I've decided, something I normally do with my friends is I say Guten Tag, which is, well, you wouldn't get it, but it's really funny. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to say Guten Tag. Get it? 'Cause it's German, and the rest isn't German. Yeah, I'm a comedic genius. So yeah, I might forget that very often, or it will disappear completely. But if it doesn't, this is the beginning of history. Okay, nope. I think that's about everything, yes? Yep, okay, it is. Goodbye. Ooh, an outro too, that would be brilliant. What's the German word for goodbye?